Ismaël, I'm very happy to welcome you on this stage at AI for Health. Very happy to welcome you. So you're the CEO and founder of Zoe. Previously, you were co-founder of Zoe. Previously, you was also advisor to the French president. Zoe, you raised 20 million euros, so a huge start. Please, can you tell us more about your story of entrepreneur and the story of Zoe?
Well, we came across a genius doctor that has developed a preventive medicine approach in his own cabinet for the last 20 years. And the protocol he invented and he crafted on his own had such tremendous results around his patientele, around the patients he was caring for, that we felt that we had to try and scale the thing and made it available to as many people as possible. The first step is the opening of a new generation checkup center that opened a week ago in Paris, which is one of the two pillars of Zoe. You have one medical checkup that you undergo every year, and you have a whole training and guiding throughout the year through our application. And all the technical and technological stack behind it, of course.
So you have a physical place, right?
Yeah.
Where you do all this checkup?
Yeah, you come every year for 3 hours, and we gather millions of data points. We dose a couple hundred of biomarkers, and we deliver 20 different medical and clinical exams. And the end game for us is to gather all the relevant data points that are going to be used to diagnose, trajectories, risks, because in the preventive medicine field, the solution cannot be only a doctor or a surgeon; it's yourself. Nobody else is going to be able to, implement new healthy habits, change your diet, start exercising in such way or whatever. So you have to be the actor, the only actor of the change. And so everything needs to be focused on your experience, providing you not only with the right informations, which is the diagnosis dimension, but also the right recommendations, personalized, granular, activable, the tools, everything that is going to make it, as easy as possible for you to change your daily lifestyle.
Okay, so it's huge and very new in France, actually.
Yeah, it is.
So what is, according to you, the potential of predictive medicine, and what can we expect from it as patients?
I think nobody has waited for Zoe to know that prevention is like the next chapter of medicine, in the story of medicine. You have roughly 3/4 of what we call pathological diseases that can be avoided through lifestyle changes. For instance, 90% of the colon cancer should be avoided. And it's difficult but just by adjusting the patient's lifestyle and especially his diet. And so the potential impact of the preventive medicine is tremendous. But it needs to be delivered in a personalized way, in an easy way, something that is going to make it possible for anybody to get out of the very generic recommendations that everybody knows about: stop smoking and don't drink too much and eat vegetables and sleep well and whatever, which is too generic and too vague to actually provide and make a difference.
And so finally, in France, we are kind of late because, for instance, in the United States, they start using data, artificial intelligence in prevention. We see also lots of influencers, such as Brian Johnson and so on, who are promoting more data-focused. Why are we late in France?
Yeah. There are two different dimensions in your question. One is about those influencers and the hype there is around the longevity issue in the US. We stand on a different position. Our claim is not to extend your lifespan. It's not to reverse the aging process. It's just to make sure that you can optimize your own lifestyle, improve your quality of life, quite fast actually, and extend your health span. Because most of the years we have gained since World War II in terms of life expectancy are years of bad health. ending up in dependency. And we aim to reverse that part. And so you're not going to be able to live longer, period, but you live longer in good health. And as for the data dimension, it's key not only to actually deliver a good preventive system, which is lacking for most of the people, but also to reach what is the grail in the matter, which is switching from preventive to predictive medicine. And so we'll be having like the most amazing data set anyone could dream of in terms of medicine, because it's going to range from what runs through your veins and imagery and medical exams to everything that is behaviorally related, what you like to do, what you success in doing, in implementing, what you fail in doing. And we leverage all those data points through AI to try and generate the rest of the trajectory. So at any given time, we aim to be able, this is not what's live now, it's in the years to come, we aim to be able to kind of predict your health trajectory in the long run based on where you are standing at right now.
So to do that, you need lots of data points?
Yeah, like millions of them. And we actually, and the whole reason why we had to open physical center, which is not, common intuitive fashion for a startup, is because we need to control and guarantee the gathering of the data, the quality, the standardization, make sure that we collect exactly the data points we need in order to be efficient in the diagnosis and the recommendations afterwards.
So that's why you opened the very first one last week, right?
Absolutely. It's in between Place de l'Opéra and Place Vendôme. And we have another very strong statement, which is we do believe, for the reason I mentioned, that you are going to have to be the actor of your own change, that we need to craft an experience that has to be the first pleasant health experience. And so anybody that has gone through a hospital or a clinic before knows how far we are from that. And so we've pushed the cursor very far to make sure that everything that happens within the center is as pleasing and as relaxing as possible. So it's only lasting like a couple hours. We are opening early in the morning, closing late at night, so you can have a full day of work before or after the checkup. And every details on the journey you undergo within the center has been thoroughly crafted to make sure that we deliver that experience that is new of its kind. It's a totally different atmosphere, and it's as different from an hospital as it is from an hostel. And the same way our application, our smartphone application, is as different as from any traditional classical health application that our center is from a hospital.
And so finally, the vision for Zoe is to go beyond this first step and to have a platform and to do predictive medicine, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is the vision behind?
Yeah, we have a threefold challenge. One is on the individual scale, to make sure that you actually change your lifestyle and you can harvest the results of your efforts. And so we have a checkup at the end of the first year that is aimed to measure objectively everything that has been implemented and all the results it has produced. Second challenge is on the technological front, to switch from preventive to predictive. And so make sure that not only do we gather the right data in terms of quality, in terms of relevancy, in terms of quantity, but also we use it the right way to make sure that we are able to assess as precisely as possible what are the risks you personally are running in the long term. And the third challenge, which is going to be like the result of the success on the first two, is to try and make it affordable for everybody. So we start, and this is very humbling, but with the approach Tesla had with a service that is expensive, especially in France, where people are not used to pay from their own pocket for their health. But it's the first step that is necessary for us to amortize all the investments on the tech side that are going to make us succeed in the democratization of the product.
Right, so it's true. So, and what is the next step? You will you focus only in France. You expand internationally.
Yeah, we'll open the next centers in New York and in London.
Oh, so you are
already scouting for locations over there. Yeah.
Great. And so, Ismaël, maybe a word to conclude on that subject.
Yeah, well, I think in the AI world, everybody is concerned about the quality and the quantity of the data, because we all know that we need to train all the models and all the engines. I think there is also a shortage of world-class data scientists, and so I'm calling on them to join, because we need them to go from preventive to predictive medicine and try and deliver that service to as many people as possible.
It's a huge ambition.
Yeah, it is.
To have people longer life and better life.
Especially better life. Longer life, it's not our subject. Better life, yes.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.